Welcome to the Minute of Strength. Okay, this is week 3. Last 2 weeks we showed you 2 rounds from Providence. We did the swing, we added the vintage progression, we added the second week, we added the crossover press with the kettlebell and the vintage dumbbell. And we also added 2 ropes on wild exercises. First one being uppercuts and hooks, second one being wild Russians, but I gave you the alternative with 2 strands of rope in one hand to further work that grip. Now we're going to show you how to put it together in one complete round of work. You take the appropriate breaks, but I'm going to start with my vintage swing, my kettlebell swing, my hooks and uppercuts on the rope. I'm going to take a short break, and then I'm going to go back into my crossover press with the vintage dumbbell, and then I'm going to go right into my wild Russians with the rope. Right, so you get a full comprehensive round, just to show you how we tie these things together to get real work out of it with a real result. You can repeat this round 3 to 5 times if you like. You can incorporate it into another workout. But more importantly, if you own the Providence DVD and you own ropes and you have Blackjack 21, just incorporate them. Take a round of Providence, a round of Blackjack 21, or an exercise, and do it before, after each round. It's that simple. So here we go. Vintage swing. So in real time, I'd have 2 minutes of work. I'm going to go a minute vintage, a minute kettlebell. So it might look something like this. Swing. Drop to the shoulder. I drop it. I'm going to alternate sides so I get that precision of movement on every rep. I get to start from dead each time, reset, sweep that arm overhead by driving those hips through first. Drive it up overhead. Always bring it to the shoulder. Drop it, start fresh. Nice grip right between the heels. Straight arm, locked out, sweep it overhead. Right. That's 1 minute. Now I grab my bell. I'm going one-handed swing, and I'm going to alternate. And alternate. And I mix this up for the next minute. There's that minute. I go right into my ropes. Ropes on wild drill. And I start with my uppercuts. Hooks, I throw some hooks in. Hooks, uppercuts, uppercuts. And I'm pivoting on that foot. Again, using my hip to generate this energy. Dump it. Get ready for the next round. Next round, crossover press. I'm going vintage again. 2 hands, press it up overhead. I get my right leg. Crossover. Keep that right shoulder off the ground. I let go of the bell, pull into my lat, and drive up. Very deliberate move. Drive, full stop. Pull into the lat, drive, full stop. Full stop. I'm going to switch now. Let's say I do that for 30 seconds each side. I roll over. I press it up overhead. Get my opposite side. Keep that foot anchored. You may feel your foot raise because of the tension. Your foot may raise off the ground. Try to keep it anchored under something. We'll have someone hold it down for you. Very deliberate. Full stop. Drive, full stop. Make a tight fist with the opposite hand. Increase a lot of energy. Bang. Safely roll it to the ground. Back on the ropes. Now I'm going wild Russians. I'm going to go 2 strands, 1 hand. Again, further get that grip activation. Keeps my whole body engaged. Take my feet off the ground. Switch hands on the fly. Switch hands. And if you're not ready for that progression, don't worry about it. One strand each hand. Try to keep those feet off the floor. If you can't do that, put the feet back on the floor. You can go 1 hand, open and close. Mix it up, keep it safe. See you next week.